Hello. We are taking what hopefully will be like a half a day's pause from doing the foundation stuff, and we're going to be dealing with our well. So, as you can kind of see there, we got a pipe and some wires going in, and maybe a close up. Basically, there's just this random piece of metal here that's kind of covering things up, and then we just got our some stuff fed in there. So what this is it's a surface pump. The water level is about, I think it's 24 or 20 feet down, and we just run, piping over to our camper to fill our tank. And this electrical here, these are just DC clips. They plug into the battery we got in the van, and that's how we've been filling our tank. Now this thing is a piece of garbage. So here it is all pulled out. I just took it out of the well, and this thing has broken on us twice. So we had one where, we had it in, we were using it for, I don't know, months, and it eventually just stopped. You'd plug it in and nothing would happen. We called the company, they replaced it, but, under like warranty. They sent it to the wrong address because we had it shipped somewhere else when we originally got it. And they sent it super slow speed. Now, this isn't like some tool that we're using in the field, to do like water quality sampling and stuff like that and whatnot. Like, we use this for our drinking water all the time. So we need it pretty often. And the way we get by when it was busted, and now that it's busted again, is that we'll take, we have some jugs. We'll bring them to a local park, and there's a pump thing there. That's one of them is going to be the same as what I'm going to show you that we got, and another one's a powered one. But yeah, having this break and be not reliable is awful. So what we got is this Bison pump. So you can see a picture of it right there, and you'll be able to see the real thing in a sec. But it is just a manual hand pump. Something we're going to want for the house. It's going to be installed in line with the electrical pump that goes with the house. And we wanted this because, we can have backups for everything on the house, electrical and all that. But if the pump fails, which, either because of electricity outage or because the actual pump needs to be replaced, which actually happened to us at a previous house we were living at, then, there's no other way to get water. So we want something as a backup permanently. And while we still don't have electricity and, facilities and whatnot, it is going to be great for us here. And it's super fast. It pumps really well, supposedly. We'll see. And so I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to go ahead and install that now, and hopefully in a few hours we'll be able to have water. I got to get this well cap off. Step one, this thing here, as far as I can determine, it is welded on. Somebody said something about being able to, I think it was a coupling, you could kind of unscrew it with a gigantic, very expensive pipe wrench, but I'm pretty sure that that's not true with this. So the way that we need to deal with it is we're going to get a grinder, well, we have one, and I'm going to grind off basically all along the edge, all the way around, so that we just have the regular pipe. But before I do that, I'm actually going to just double check that the pump that we ordered has the fitting that's properly sized to be able to get on this after I've cut that off. Now, keeping in mind this is a premium product, nonetheless, I have never seen something packed so nicely and like everything looks so clean, and like look at these, are like, they got plastic on them. Are they even paper? They're not even, I can touch this with wet hands. Like this is talk about attention to detail, man. Okay, so we got that off. We got a nice 6-inch top of our pipe there. And just to show you, this was the piece that came off. This is, I think we're looking at it are we looking at it upside down? Yeah, upside down. So this was the inside that we couldn't see. So you can see, though, there is a seam there, and if you probably can't see it on camera, but I can see threading inside. So this could have been unscrewed, but it would have cost me, I think it was $200 or something like that to get the wrench that's big enough for this thing. So really, I kind of blame the well company for kind of just leaving a coupler on there, even though, you know, who else is going to have the tools to get the darn thing off? So that was kind of not great on their part. Basically how this is working out. It's been pretty easy. So you take these pipes, they got call it a push rod, which is just a big long metal rod with a screw end on it. You can use that thing to kind of retrieve it to pull it up, and then you just keep attaching the next one on, and then you screw on the PVC. Super easy. Got the last one to do right now. Starting to get a little heavy. And we did, how many? 6 maybe? 6 times 8 foot, 48 feet. Sounds about right, because we've got 24-foot static level, and they want you to go 20 foot beyond that. So, almost done. Okay, we are all done installing this. It was all just, basically the same thing, just the pipe on the well on the top attached to the pipes, just like the pipes attached to each other. So here we go. First pump. Can you feel the pressure? You don't feel anything? Yep. Okay. There we go. Keep it going. I want to see how much comes out. Nice. Awesome. So then the whole thing just chains up there like that. So that looks, it looks nice. Like it's a, nice shiny stainless steel pump there. This is, for me, a huge stress relief, because now we have reliable water that we will always be able to get year-round from this location, and that is awesome. And so now that the end there is a 3/4 inch male hose pump, basically. So we have a line right now that runs at the camper that reaches over here. So we'll probably trim that up, get a fitting, and then just put it on there, and we'll be able to pump water into the camper, no problem. And that'll be that. So yeah, probably head off to Home Depot and go deal with that. But nothing else to see here. So that's our successful, finally, a tiny little project. It's cold. Yeah. Cool.